Hi there, this is Fixed It. I've got a whole pile of these bottles of hand sanitizer. This one's nearly empty, but a lot of them are fuller than this, and it's a waste just to chuck it away at these current COVID times. So I've devised a plan to get it out of there. Somebody suggested using a funnel, but of course this is alcohol, so it'll evaporate very quickly, and of course it's the alcohol that you want to keep. So I've devised a cunning plan. I've already made a modification to this one. I've cut the top off this, and what I'm left with is the top and this rubber ring. I'm going to stick two of them together with some hot glue, and then what I'll be able to do is to obviously tip one bottle upside down on top of another and then just let it drip through. In fact, most likely what I'll do is I'll put an extra little bit of isopropyl alcohol in them as well, just to make it a bit more liquid, and then with a bit of luck, after I've emptied them all, I should end up with pretty much a full container rather than throwing it away. So I need to go and cut this one. These are quite complicated. It comes in a series of sections that need to be cut away, and there's also quite a good spring in there as well, which I'm interested in keeping. So I'm just going to cut it down. I'm going to cut across here with my bandsaw and then cut across here, and then I should be able to pull it apart. For this job I'll be using this mini glue gun and some of these 100 glue sticks. I bought these off eBay. These were supposed to be hard wax modelling sticks, but in fact they're not hard wax modelling sticks, they're actually flexible glue sticks. So my plan is to put hot glue around the top and push the two caps together, and then to actually then put hot glue around the edge to make it a complete seal, and also mean that I can handle it without risk of it coming apart. So I can tell the glue gun's hot enough because I can smell it. No COVID today, as lack of smell is a symptom of COVID-19. Let me just put some glue around this edge here, and there, all the way around the top. I'll push that over there because that one's a bit cold. Okay, and then very quickly push that on top. Try and line them up nicely inside. Apply some downward pressure. Okay, so those two are kind of stuck together, and now what I'll do is I'll go around the edges. It'll look ugly, but I can squash it back together in a minute. Let me just put plenty on. The thing about hot glue is that you need to keep it moving all the time. If you stop to try and get it really neat, then what happens is you just end up with a huge sticky and gooey mess. So it's much better to just keep going, doing small bits, and then go around a second time to do it, and then neaten it up later. But stopping and pausing is absolutely disastrous. It's actually quite difficult to see because it's all the same colour. Okay, so I think I've got it covered. Now what I'm going to do is to just wet my fingers and just tap it. It's sticking to my fingers. So just tap it all the way around so that it seals. It's actually not that hot, which is good, so otherwise I'd risk burning myself. One of the hardest things when you're doing these jobs and you're videoing yourself is actually keeping the item in camera. It's alright if you're big enough star to employ a camera person who can track your every movement. Just going to put another layer around there. Because as I say, it's really hard to see where you've already been. Okay, so that will do the job, and if I just let that cool a bit, I can test to see if it works. Yeah, it's definitely stuck. So yeah, so the idea then is to take this bottle that's got the alcohol gel in it, screw them together, like that, and then basically let this one drain. As I say, this one's virtually gone dry, but I'll put some isopropyl alcohol in this one just to soften that up, and then I can just leave it to drain, and then once it's drained I'll unscrew it, dispose of the bottle in the recycling, and then use the next one. I've got about 8 or 9 of these to do. So I hope you like the video. It's a bit of a conservation thing. It saves hand sanitizer and waste just being chucked away, and it saves money. So I just cut up the rest of the pump mechanism, and what I'm left with after putting the plastic in recycling is this nice spring and a small flexible, looks like PTFE tube, which will come in useful. So I've got some 99% isopropyl alcohol, and what I'm going to do is I'll disconnect the 2 bottles, and then I'll put some isopropyl alcohol in the bottom one, and then screw the top back on, and then turn it upside down several times, and then once the bottom one's filled up and this is dry, I'll swap this for another bottle, and I'll let you know how it goes. So there you see it with the isopropyl in it, and it's draining the other one really quickly now. So here are the other 5 that need emptying using this method. I'll be glad to see the back of them. Here's another interesting thing. Quite often when you buy these pump tops, the pump doesn't work. And what you need to do is take a pair of pliers and grab that section at the top there, and then twist the top. Unfortunately I can't do it with the phone in my hand. Hang on. Okay, let's try this. Where is it? There. Okay, so hold it tight with a pair of pliers, and then if I knock the top, bit of an orthodox way of doing it, there we go, it miraculously pops up. So you really just need something to grip that, top part, and then you can actually turn the tops. But quite often it isn't possible to do it by hand, and that's now a working pump. Hope you like the video. Please subscribe to the channel and share it with others, and check out my other money saving tips. There's lots of people save lots of money by doing the repair and other jobs. Thanks for watching. Bye.